butter in a small sized saucepan or microwave safe dish. Right in the bowl.
He has some chocolate.
I'm doing all right. Water and 1 and half.
So this is the butter.
Well, that would be creating a double butter cubes. It tells you right on the cube, on the little wrapper, how to cut into tablespoons.
Butter and chocolate.
See what you guys see.
And now we're gonna put it in the microwave.
Okay, so
Put it for 30 seconds.
what we call medium low, because it goes up to immense height, so it's easy to put. I'm letting it get started, but I'm going to put my...
And now we're going to mix.
I like this
Mix
one
it.
better.
Now we're gonna put it back in for the microwave for 60 seconds again. 30. And then you're gonna keep doing it until it fully melts. Just wait for the microwave.
Alright, I wonder if it'll let me.
You're just gonna keep mixing and
Is this how it's
mixing.
supposed to look?
And you just want to mix it until the water of the butter and the chocolate is mixed well together.
So right now, this is what mine looks like.
So we're just going to keep mixing. Now you're going to put it back in for 30 seconds again. You have to wait until the chocolate is like all melted and it's like water, but not really. It's like a river of chocolate.
Mine looks like this is ready. Again, we don't want to let it burn. So see, it should be silky, beautiful. I don't know why chocolate is so
And this is what it looks like right
Alright,
now.
so now you're just turning it off.
It's like a river. So now we're going to use the eggs.
Where's my third egg?
Get the second one.
Alright, so you pour it into the bowl with the mixer, right? Yep, your mixing bowl. I have it away from my mixer right now. Wait, can you slow down a little?
Oh, we have the last egg.
3 eggs in a bowl. 3 eggs in the bowl that I'm going to use for my mixer. I'm going to...
And now we have the 3 eggs in the bowl. Next, we're going to put sugar in the cup, in the bowl. We're going to just stir it around. Okay. Next, we're going to add the the vanilla extract. The vanilla.
A cup of sugar and then 2 teaspoons of vanilla.
And then we put in the coffee espresso powder. So it then looks like this.
2 teaspoons vanilla all flopped on top of each other.
So in this bowl we have eggs, sugar, espresso powder, and vanilla extract. Since I use unsalted butter, we're going to add some salt into the mixture. This is the salt.
If you salted butter, okay.
Add the
Now
salt
I'm
in.
going to put my
Now we're going to mix it all up.
So I'm going to put my bowl into the machine.
That's what mine looks like too.
Right now it just looks like
This is what it's supposed to look like so far. It's brown because of the espresso powder and the coffee and the vanilla.
you are adding.
And then we just want to mix it until everything is all mixed
So you're
in.
adding a half teaspoon. Okay, so I'm going to add my.
Now after you mixed it for a while, you want to add in your chocolate.
Still warm.
You just want to add it into the mixture.
Add hot mixture to eggs. It turns them into scrambled eggs. You don't want that. Chocolate mixture at once. In fact, it's really smart to add it like a spoonful at a time.
She said don't add it all at once. Add a little bit at a time. So do a little bit at a time.
Powder. Should we like add chocolate with mixture? I'm going to add a little
just gonna add a little bit at a time. So we're gonna add a little bit more in. And then you're gonna mix and add. Okay. Now I'm just gonna add all of the chocolate in the mixture now.
Miss Compton, do I mix the mixture before adding the chocolate? Yeah. Mix your eggs and sugar and all that before you add the chocolate, and then you add the chocolate and a little bit of it. After you mix the eggs, you just pour in the chocolate and then mix it again. I can't hear you. Hold on, let me turn this off. What'd you say?
Then now I'm gonna keep mixing and mixing. My mixture is looking like this so far. Okay. I'm gonna keep on mixing. By the way, if you're doing this, it's a hand workout, so make sure you have a strong hand to mix it. Just wanna look. You want to mix it until you see no more chunks of sugar, salt, or anything. So you have to mix it really well. It should look like this so far. Like this. You want to keep mixing, mixing, mixing. It should have this thickness and this consistency. So now we're going to start with the flour and the baking powder. Make sure you don't use baking soda. Make sure it's baking powder. So we're going to put your chocolate on the side, and you're going to have your flour and baking soda. Baking powder. So I'm going to get a spoon to just mix the flour to make sure it has no chunks. Let's mix it. And then we're going to add the baking powder. And now you want to just mix it together. You want to make sure the baking powder and the flour is all mixed up together before you do anything else. So once you have your flour and baking powder, you want to get your chocolate mix right next to you. So you have chocolate mix and baking powder and flour. Okay, so now you want to add a little bit of your flour and you want to add it into your chocolate mix. And then you want to start mixing it. So you want to mix, mix, mix. As you mix, you want to keep adding your flour in.
I'm going fast, but I'm looking at the clock and it's almost your lunchtime, and I can move your lunch back a little bit, but we need to make sure the batter has at least 1 hour to chill before we bake. It's fine.
You want to have good arm strength. Adding your flour in. When you mix it, be careful because it might spray at you. So just want to mix, mix, mix.
Would you prefer to do it with flour? And every so often, it's smart to pull it up and knock down any flour that gets stuck on the whole.
I'm just gonna add all of it.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to mix all of this flour and the chocolate mix together. This is very difficult.
Wow, it looks super. Compton, is the color supposed to look like this? Where are you? Like brownish. Alright, so I'm going to move my camera so you can see my mix. Do you see it?
sore.
1 2/3 cups.
Okay. This is what my mixture looks like. It's pretty heavy. It's like this nice whip. The consistency is pretty good. And it looks like this. And you just want to keep on mixing so the flour and the chocolate is all mixed together and you see no more white chunks or nothing. So you just kind of want to like mix. Make sure there's no chunks.
You scrape it down into one big pile at the bottom of your bowl. Put a piece of plastic wrap over it and get it into the refrigerator.
Now you just want to scrape all of your chocolate off.
Yes.
After you finish mixing, you want to scrape down the sides so it looks like this. And then now you want to get some plastic wrap, cover it over the bowl, and put it in your freezer.
You guys are making me all hungry.
Is mine okay?
It's even all neat and clean on the edges. Did you transfer it to a new bowl?
So close it. Now you wait for 1 hour, but if you have time, you can wait for 2 hours. Now, after you waited for 1 hour, 2 hours, or 3 hours, you want to take it out of the freezer. I recommend putting it in the freezer so it gets hard and it does not melt in your hand. This is what it looks like. Make sure you have parchment paper out and like a tray to put your cookies on. So now we have to preheat the oven. We have to go to 325. 325. Make sure you have a spoon, any sort of spoon, and make sure you wash your hands before you do this. Get your spoon that you have and scoop it out. Then you want to roll it in your hands. Make sure it's a ball, and you just want to roll, roll, roll. You have to roll really fast so it doesn't melt on your hands. Then you want to plop it in your sugar. You have to roll really fast so it doesn't melt on your hands. Then you want to plop it in your sugar. And you just want to roll it around. After you roll it around, you want to place it on your parchment paper and like that.
Yeah. And it's shorter than the first one, so hopefully it's not very tasty. Now to the time to normally leave.
After you finish rolling it and putting it in your sugar, it should look like this. Now, you want to put it in your oven after it finished preheating. Now you want to do it for 12 minutes. I'm new to this cooking, okay. Now you want to put your cookies in your oven and you want to cook 12 minutes. Now you should wait. So now we're going to take it out of the oven. These are what the cookie looks like. These are the cookies after it finished baking. Miss Compton,
Yeah.
I finished one batch of my cookies.
Yay, let's see them. Oh, they look delicious. Beautiful.
After your cookies finish baking, you want to find a nice plate so you can put it on.
Part 2, if you're on part 2. As long as you promise to clean up and take a picture, I'm going to make minutes for you guys to post your cookie pictures. I'll plate it. But if you don't get it done tomorrow morning, we can do it.
After you finish baking the cookies should look like this. It should have the sugar coat on top of the cookies and it should be cracked open. Thank you for watching. Enjoy and Merry Christmas. Okay, now we're gonna try and see what it tastes like. Can I rip it? I'm gonna rip it open. Ooh, the inside looks like this. Mmm.